We're, I think, 1 month shy of 25 years. James is the new guy. He's only been in the band for 18 years.
Put up an electric fence, then and only then.
This is what you're, I've read three, I said 12th, 14th, or 16th album, one of the
Yeah, well, you know, it depends what you count.
Right, EPs and whatever. But do you have a standard way you start a new record, or is it just like it falls together, each one is different?
Well, we kind of do have a standard way of working. I think, you know, I always hesitate a little bit in describing what we do, because I think our perspective on it is obviously couldn't be shared by anybody but ours.
Right.
But the way we look at it, we think the records really do kind of differ from each other. And I think one of the reasons, paradoxically, why the records change each time is because our method of working is pretty consistent. And I think so we start from the same place, and it almost frees us to go someplace different, which is we just start jamming. We just get together. The songs are not brought in by any band member and taught to the other two. We just start playing and kind of see what happens. And sometimes songs just come out almost fully formed that way. Other times we come up with the kernel of an idea that we'll record and go back to 6 months later and say, oh, remember that bass line was really great. I kind of hated what I was singing, and I think we should change the feel, but let's remember that bass line and start again, and eventually we have a set of songs.
Spun out in a whirl, just can't seem to break out of my mind. At odds in this world, nothing seems to take me out of my mind.
One of the songs we're doing tonight is from the record, but fairly different than it was on the record. We just found for playing it live, coming at it from a different angle seemed more effective as a live presentation. And that's, so even the fact that we've recorded it doesn't mean that process is over, but a lot of them have kind of been played a few different ways and before we settle on how to record it. And actually, it didn't happen on this record, but on at least 2 or 3 occasions we've recorded the song 2 different ways.
Will I come apart?
Over 25 years of playing, have you seen, do your audiences seem similar to you, or have you noticed changes, trends, and who comes to see you? Ages, types of people?
Well, the age gets wider. I mean, we're fortunate that we keep attracting new fans. I mean, it's kind of a interesting thing. We try to be fairly accessible. We're frequently just selling our own T-shirts and stuff. People come talk to us, and people will say, "Oh, you know, I'm sorry, I only got into you guys like 6 months ago," and my response is always like, thanks. If there weren't people like you,
that's great. That's the best thing I can hear. Somebody new is coming into the fold here.
Yeah, we appreciate the people who've been listening for a long time, but just as much the new people. So we do end up getting parents and their kids coming to the show.
Which is nice. That's kind of nice.
How drunk the night, we've all got something to hide. Tears fly, crazy countryside. We've all got something to hide. We've all got something to hide. Yeah.
Well, if you haven't been on their website, it's a lot of fun. You have some great stuff on there. I like the part where you show the marquees, all this oddball marquees, and where they misspell your name, or you have bizarre, it looks like bizarre billings because you're coming the day after someone else. It's a lot of fun things, and there's some you guys put a lot of you keep it up to date, put a lot of interest.
We're trying. Sometimes we're on tour, it's not the easiest thing to do, but we're trying.
Yeah, well, good. Well, thanks for doing this. It's great to have you back.
We're happy to be here.
After many, many years.
Yeah.
I never read Proust. It seems a little too long. I never used a hammer without somehow using it wrong. I got time on my hands that I can't wash off. I'm guzzling vitamin C, but I can't shake this cough. The walls are closing in, they often do. I'm seeing double and triple. Does this ever happen to you? I don't have to make it rain, but I never argue with approving of you.